So, Tank Davis is going to be retiring allegedly after the Jake Paul fight. Huh. You know, I know a lot of people are upset about, Tank not fighting the people on the list, the Shakur Stevenson, the Devin Haney's, but I want to try to look at it from another angle. Tank been fighting since how long? I don't know. Since he was a child. They got pictures of that little big head, yellow ass nigga boxing when he was a young buck. Now, who are we to say that all this time in the ring, him getting punching on people, who are we to say he shouldn't be able to walk away from this sport? He gave us, some great knockouts, some great fights, and it's like, yes, I would love to see him fight Shakur. Yes, I would have loved to see him fight Devin Haney. Especially after the, sparring session with him and Haney going around, you want to be able to see fights like that. But it's like, we don't know the toll of being in the ring, getting punched on, what that does to a person. And, we don't know what these boxers are going through outside of the ring. We know a little bit of Tank, him getting arrested, the domestic situation with his baby moms. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, so we want, as people who have supported, purchased fights, fucking damn near $100, we want to get a return on our investment. But it's like, yo, who are we to say what this, dude should do with himself? Who are we to say, yo, stay in the ring and fight and give us the fights we want to see? And it's like, these fighters are risking their lives getting in that ring. If his mind's not in it, are we going to get the best Tank? Are we going to see a great performance? Are we going to, or do we even care? We just want to see the fight. We just want to see, the rematch of Lamont. No matter if his mind's in it or not, none of that means anything to us. We just want to see it. Like, I get it. We casuals is like, we work these 9 to 5s and, we want our form of escapism, and entertainment. Watching somebody punch on another human being is something we look forward to. But it's like, at the end of the day, that person needs to be willing to want to get in there and fight. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it seems like he's been checked out of the sport for some time. He's been talking about, retirement, and, back when he was fighting, what was it? I think it was Frank Martin he mentioned in the interview, and it's like, I feel like when you start putting them seeds in your head, are you still in it? Are you committed to what you're doing if you putting that type of thinking in your mind, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna retire. Like, I feel like he's checked out, man. And it's like, I feel like, we should let this man do whatever he want to do, step away from the sport. Maybe he needs time away to reevaluate, to see what he needs to, maybe he need to get some things together, from his life, you know, we don't know what these people are going through, man. We only see them inside of the ring, and it's like, yo, they have actual lives outside of the ring. And I get it, they making all this money, and it's like he's the face of boxing, and but he's just a human being at the end of the day, with feelings and like a child and baby mama drama, just like us. You know what I'm saying? He just he his bank account is a whole lot bigger. You know what I'm saying? So um I feel like, yo, if this is what he wants, I feel like I support that, man. You know what I'm saying? Cuz I feel like your mental health is important, and you know you don't want somebody in the ring who is mentally checked out, because that person could get hurt, and I don't think none of us want to see that. um so I say, deuces, you know farewell to Tank, adios, uh make that big bag from the Jake Paul fight, and go enjoy the fruits of your labor, man. You worked hard, man. They talk about all the work that they got to put in these training camps, and 8 weeks, and you know being disciplined. Like, I struggle with being disciplined to eat, you know what I'm saying? Cutting calories, and you know what I'm saying? Like, these people are doing it their whole life, trying to make weight, trying to, deal with family situations, all of this, compounded on. Man, go do your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Go enjoy the fruits of your labor. You worked hard, man. Yeah, I want to see you get in there and fight Shakur. And I know Shakur wants that, and that would be good for him to be able to get that fight. But I don't think Shakur want to get in there with somebody who's checked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wants you on your A game. So I think we should just let that man, go do his thing, Uh on that, let's talk on that Boots and how he dominated Lima. Yeah, I know y'all talking that shit like, who the fuck is Lima? He was a nobody. Okay. But now he's calling out the somebodies. He's calling out the Virgil. He calling out, what he call him? Baccarat Rouge, the Cologne. Nah, that's what that boy Canelo wear, I think. Nah, let me stop playing. But nah, he about to we about to see them 154s about to look real good real soon. You know what I'm saying? We about to get some good fights. It's looking like for 2026, man. Uh I look forward to that Virgil and Boots fight, man. I hope they can make that happen. But I pretty much knew he was going to dominate Lima. I didn't say that, but I wanted him to win, and I knew he was going to win, and I'm glad he won. And shout out to him, you know what I'm saying, for getting that win, and proving everybody he is the real deal. I know people are like, Lima ain't nobody, so he really didn't prove nothing, but that's in due time. You know what I'm saying? But great performance on his part. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say. It's I never introduced y'all to myself. I'm BW. This is Casual Speak. Um and my objective is to just get on here and talk boxing, man. Um, I'm just a casual fan who enjoys watching the sport. Uh, don't know much really about it. You know what I'm saying? Just know what I see from the outside looking in, which I feel like a lot of us casuals be on. We just enjoy what we see, the entertainment aspect of it. So yeah, if you like the content, like it. Actually, hit the like button, subscribe, all that good shit. Yeah, those are just my thoughts. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you think you say fuck that shit and you want Tank to stay in and stay and fight other people, let's argue in the comments. How about that? All right.